Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today is day 5 out of 25 days of Christmas, and today is a bad day. Let's kind of go over what a bad day is. Some people who go through chemo have great days. Some have bad days. Some don't have any days at all. They get their chemo and they're fine, and they go 7 days and then they get their next chemo and then they're good to go. Some people have maybe one day that's bad out of the 7 days, and then the rest is great. And then you kind of start getting a pattern after a while, and you know when your bad days are going to be, when your good days are going to be, or your okay days, and you can plan your week accordingly. So you know when you can go food shopping, or when you can tell kind of when your counts are feeling low and something's going on, so you know your bad day's coming. And as for me, I learned my bad days. I learned it very quickly. I thought it was going to be, after my first ever chemo, I thought it was going to be that was going to be the same day every week. Well, it wasn't, but it went back to it after a little bit. So my first ever chemo, it was my first day, and then it was my third and my fourth, and then I was okay on Saturday, and then Sunday, Monday I was great. And then as the next week went, and the next chemo, I learned that it was day 3 and 4 for me. And what a bad day for me is on day 3 and 4, I am severely nauseous to where I'm in bed, my belly, I'm on my side, my left side, and I leave my belly I fully put my belly on my side and I don't move, and I'll tuck my hand under my belly and I'll hold it, and I'll just keep my belly as still as possible, or I get the flippy floppies, and then I feel like I'm gonna be sick. And I take my meds according to how my doctor told me to take them, for nausea, and I'm on a routine. So my alarm, John's alarm, goes off for however many hours we have it set till, and then I take the my Zofran, which is the med I take, and I take that however often, and that's what works for me. But some weeks are a little harder than others, like on my Keytruda weeks, which was my carbo, Taxol, and my immunotherapy, which is my Keytruda. On those trios, I would be so sick that no med worked, and I couldn't do anything, and I'd be sick for 6 days straight. On normal chemos, just the 2 chemo, no trio, I would normally just be nauseous, on the verge of kind of vomiting, but it doesn't get that bad. Like the Zofran can kind of help it. Some of my drier crackers can help calm me. I have to eat them like every hour. Just a smidge of just a little bit of a cracker. But as your body accumulates your chemo, for me personally, I keep saying for me personally because not everyone is like this, and I'm in a group with other girls who are like me, and not all of us are the same. We have the same diagnosis, but we don't have similar diagnoses, and we all compare what we're going through, and but it doesn't, our like my bad days won't be their bad days, or they don't have bad days and I do, or their bad days are only one day and it lasts for a few hours, or they have more bad days. It's always different. But for me, as I accumulated chemo, it's been harder for my nausea meds to stay on top of it. So if I miss a dose, just one dose, it will throw me off for a good 3 doses, and to get back on track. And yesterday I had missed a dose. I was getting my hydration infusion, and as you saw in my last video, I had made a mistake and I missed my dose, and now I'm paying for it. So today I've just been really sick, nauseous, severely nauseous, very irritable, and that's, irritability is the steroids, and steroids also help with nausea, so I take those at 4 a.m. every morning. And then really bad blurry vision, my eyes have been watering like crazy. I'm gonna say a lot because I don't feel very good. I'm trying to think of all the things I've been going through today. I'm literally holding myself up with my arm because I just feel so sick. So irritability, nausea, GERDs, which are flaring right now, blurry eyes, severe stuffy nose. Like, my nose is so dry, and all the bloody noses I've had today have been ridiculous. I'm definitely going through TMI, some constipation now. The diarrhea has stopped, constipation has started. That does happen when you take your Zofran or, any meds for nausea. That is a side effect, which does not help with, your nausea, because when you get constipated, it pushes on your stomach, and then you get, nausea. So if I don't get better by tomorrow, I'll have to do like Miralax and stuff like that. But good news is tomorrow, which is my second bad day, which is Friday, will be when I get my hydration infusion, so fluids. And I will be making sure I'm on top of my nausea meds, which means the fluids should give me between 2 to 4 hours of a little bit of wiggle room to be able to eat and, get some better sleep. And it should help me go to the bathroom and be okay for a little bit longer. So for me, my okay days tend to be Saturday and then Sunday. And then Sunday, halfway through, will turn into a great day, and then Monday will be my perfect day. And then hopefully, next week when I'm supposed to be technically getting chemo again, which I won't be, not for the next month, will be, month or more, we'll see. Like I said, I still have to update you guys. I'm still waiting for a phone call. But, so my body is going to be thinking, oh, you're getting chemo today, but I won't be. Which means I should continue on for trend analysis. When I had my food poisoning back in chemo 5, when I didn't get that chemo on the 7th day, I still felt great, and I kept feeling great after. So I'm hoping that by, Saturday night, Sunday, I should be feeling a lot better, and then feeling like a decently normal person again. Decently. I'm still gonna have, chemo running through me for a good while. But that is what how my system worked with reacting to chemo. So Monday I was great. Tuesday was chemo day, and sometimes I would have a rock in my stomach, sometimes I wouldn't. Sometimes I'd be really achy and not feel so great, but I was still okay. And then as everything accumulated, day 2, I was fine, and then by halfway through day 2, that's when I had to start taking nausea meds, and that was because of the accumulation. So, and then I went into day 3, which got worse, and then day 4, which was still bad, and then I would go through day 4 into day 5, which would be Saturday, and I would turn a leaf halfway through the day and then be okay, go into day 6 and be okay, and then halfway through go into a great day, and then go straight into Monday, and I was great again. So that's been me throughout this whole process, and it hasn't changed. And the nurses were pretty like, you know, yeah, that's your cycle, and that's how it's working. And you know, and other patients they get lucky and they don't have anything, or they just have one day. I was given about 2 days to 2.5 days. With the accumulation, I was given about 2.5 days. On my trio weeks with Keytruda, I was given no mercy. It was 6 days because we found out I'm technically allergic to Keytruda. And again, my doc still wants me to not take it, but I'm still going to go back on it whenever I go back. So I want the safety of being on it. But that is what today's about. It's about bad days and being sick, and that's what I'm going through. So, and the eye twitching. I got neuropathy in my eyes, a little in my throat, so sometimes I will choke and I have trouble swallowing. These can all go away, so it's not that serious. The eye one might be, but I have to go see a specialist. I have it in my fingers and in my toes and in my legs, and so I have to go to physical therapy, which I've mentioned. But it is what it is, and I will be okay. I'm going to be starting meds for it soon, which will help. And then I'm already doing the physical therapy, so everything should be okay. And whatever lingers, it will linger for a little bit, and whatever is possibly permanent, I'll deal with when that time comes. But I know I'll be okay. But that is what I'm going through today as of day 5 of December, and as of day 3 of chemo. I can try to give you guys a little update on my hair loss on my face. So this is my eyelashes on the bottom. Not very many. I do still have some makeup on though. I put makeup on every Monday, no matter what. Or not Monday. Chemo brain. Every Tuesday. I never go into my chemo battle without makeup. I always put on eyeliner, mascara, and then a crayon eyeshadow from Laura Mercier. And putting on mascara is a little emotional because every time you put on mascara, your hair is coming off with it. At least for me. The one I use is 2-sided, so it's step 1 and 2. It's to give you the falsies, and it's waterproof. It's all waterproof. So that's why. So this one is a little thicker. Here's this one. Not very many. And then my top, very chunky, missing patches. And then this one you can tell is breaking off right here. And there is still some mascara. And my eyebrows, there's missing that whole chunk right here. So, then I'm missing it all over here. And then my head, I will show you guys, there's nothing. It is what it is. I'll take it off real quick if you really want to see that, but this is me. Nothing there. But it doesn't really bother me anymore. I miss my hair. I have wigs, and I'll be doing videos on that. I just don't feel very comfortable yet. It throws me off a little bit because it brings me back to when I had hair. But I'll get there, and I'll wear them when the time's right. So yeah, that's my update. That's my hair. and that's what's going on. It wasn't my planned video for tonight, but it's the video that turned out to be, because there's not much I can do right now. This is the most active I've been. I've been drinking as much as I can to get me through today, and eating has been a struggle, but I did eat once today, so that's a step forward. But alright, I hope everyone has a great day or great night, depending on when you are, and everyone stays blessed, and I will see you guys again tomorrow. Alright, bye everybody.